Okay, this is the plot of Princess Bride. You got the guy, you got the gal, they're on the farm, they got the horse, he loves her, as you wish. Oh, back up. Hold on. Kid's sick. Okay, Grandpa shows to read him a story. He shows up to read him a story of Princess Bride. The kid's like, do I gotta? And he's like, yes, you do. Okay, fast forward again. They love each other, but he's gotta go somewhere. He's dead, maybe, I don't know. And then she's got to marry the prince, who is not cool. That guy sucks. And then, but she's like, you know, maybe not. Then she's out and about. Bald dude, aka, yeah, I guess bald dude, and Andre the Giant, and sword guy, what's his name? Inigo Montoya. They show up, they kidnap the princess, they're taking her on the boat, they're like having some fun, back and forth, bada bing, there it is. Another boat shows up behind them. Who is it? We don't know. They get to the cliffs, climb the cliff, and then the guy's climbing the rope too. And Baldo is like, hey, just stop this guy at all costs, or else it's your job, or something like that. And so he does. Fences with the dude, bing bang boom. It's a guy in the black. It's obviously Dude Man from the beginning, because it sounds like him. And a lot of chatter back and forth. It's a very chattery movie. Then you got, he doesn't kill, so Man in Black, what's his name? Wesley. That's the guy's name. Wesley ends up, like, chasing down Andre the Giant too. He's number 2. Andre the Giant tries to pull some wrestling moves on him. He gives him the old shim sham backwards thing, but Man in Black wins again. Then it's Baldo's turn, and Baldo's like, listen, man, I'm not a strong man, but you know what I am? Intellectually smart. I went to college. And so he tries to intellectually beat him in a game of wits with the poison. Doesn't do so hot. He dies, like he's dead. Then Man in Black like picks up the princess who's with Baldo, and she's like, I definitely don't know who you are, even though you look exactly like the guy who I used to love. And then they go, he reveals himself after like insulting her. He like negs her a little bit. Then it's like, as you wish. That reveals him. She's like, oh, what have I done? And then they go into the rat trap, the forest place with the flames and the rats, and he reveals that he's like, yeah, I'm a pirate. It's pretty cool, right? And she's like, yeah, awesome. And it's like, I don't know, you should probably get a real job. Then they catch up with them, the prince and the thing like that, and then they take Wesley into custody, they torture him, and in the meantime, I don't know, Inigo Montoya and Andre the Giant are like trying to be best buddies. I really forget how they get back together, but they end up going to look for the dude who's being tortured, aka Wesley, and then the prince shows up to the torture chamber and is like, I will ruin you. And he does. He like, you know, kicks the machine all the way up to the top tier painful thing, and then he's like dead. Takes him to they come and get the body of the fella. I'm doing a bad job. Indigo and Andre the Giant come and pick up Wesley's body after they find him, and Oh yeah, Indigo's got a score to settle because the six-fingered man, he tortured his dad, or killed him or something. Wedding night. Oh, Wesley's alive, by the way. They fixed that right up with a pill. Wedding night. Here comes the three. How do they get in? Well, they get into the castle. Oh, they set the Andre the Giant on fire. And that's how they get in. And then they, oh boy. They split up. Wesley's like paralyzed, but he's trying his best. He's laying in bed. They come to break up the wedding, and it's like, did you say I do? And she's like, no, I don't. And he's like, well, you're good. And then she's like, oh, okay, cool. But then the prince shows up, and he's like, unhand that woman. She's my wife. And he's like, nah, I don't think so. Instead, I know I'm paralyzed, but I'm gonna like chop your face all to pieces. And then he's like, as if. And then Indigo, meanwhile, he's looking for the six-fingered man who is in the castle somewhere. He's like, and then he like goes to duel him, but then he gets stabbed a couple times after throws a knife at him. He gets stabbed, but then Indigo's like, you killed my father, prepare to die, chop, 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 chop. Kills the six-fingered man, good for him, nailed it. They all meet up. Andre the Giant's just kind of like off doing his own thing. And then I guess like the prince is just kind of a wiener. He doesn't even like put up a fight. And then he's like, that's right, I'm gonna jump out this window with Cho Girl. And then he does jump out the window with Cho Girl onto some horses, courtesy of Andre the Giant. And then they live happily ever after. Oh, and throughout this whole thing, Fred Savage, who's being told the story, he's like, I don't know about all this kissing stuff. And then his grandpa was like, listen to the story! And then he's like, okay. And then he does, and then in the end, he's like, alright, love is real. And then, Grandpa, can you tell me that story again tomorrow? And then he does, maybe, Princess Bride 2, The Reckoning. And that's Princess Bride.